Now we're going to cover private cases or called non-4D. I didn't want to confuse everybody with calling them non-4D, but these are private cases and just kind of what those are and what those are going to look like when you receive income withholding orders for private cases at your company. Next slide. So what is a private case? A private case, that is going to be a case where the person receiving support has not requested assistance from the local child support agency. So that child support order is going to be enforced by either that person receiving support or their attorney. And the income withholding order, as well as the national medical support notices, are going to be filed and served by the person ordered to receive support or the attorney. So what that means is if that income withholding order or national medical support notice, if those documents need to be changed, amended, terminated, or anything of that nature, that will need to be done by the person receiving support or their attorney. Next slide. So what are those income withholding orders going to look like and what are your responsibilities? So effective May 31st, 2011, the income withholding orders that is, if you receive one that is not payable to the state disbursement unit, please contact that the person who is listed as the contact person on that income withholding order and let them know that you need an updated income withholding order payable to the state disbursement unit. All income withholding orders for private cases need to be on these document numbers that are listed on the bottom of this slide. So if you do have that situation, just make sure you're reaching out to the individual on the contact information on that income withholding order. Next slide. Some additional employer responsibilities. All payments for that income withholding order do need to be remitted to the state disbursement unit. And then also, prior to remitting the payments to the state disbursement unit, reach out to the state disbursement unit at 866-901-3212 and select option 1 and let them know that you've received an income withholding order for a private case. And you will need to provide that state disbursement unit with a copy of that private income withholding order so that income withholding order can be registered and a child support enforcement number can be established, as well as a participant ID number for your employees and the individual that is receiving the payment. This will help ensure that when you are remitting the payments to the state disbursement unit, they are allocated to your employee's case and then dispersed out to the children and family. And once again, that phone number is 866-901-3212, option and option 1. So I wanted to also go over some of the limitations. So since this case is one that where the person receiving support has not utilized the local child support agency to manage the case, the local child support agency is not able to modify, terminate, or make any amendments to that income withholding order because it was issued by the person receiving support and the attorney. If you do have questions, if you happen to have an employee that you have a case for that's being managed by the local child support agency, and then you also receive an income withholding order for a private case, please reach out to the issuing party and the local child support agency so they can check to see which order you should be enforcing. If it's the same child, definitely need to research that. That would be a kind of a one-off situation. But if it's different children, those would be separate orders. Once again, the state disbursement unit's phone number is 866-901-3212, option 1. And one other thing I did want to add, one slide back, there are some benefits when the parents or the guardians do seek assistance from a local child support agency to manage their case. So the local child support agency will provide services to the parents and guardians of minor children. And then the local child support agency does also offer services regardless of marital status or income for the guardian or the parent.